everyone. In this video, I am going to demonstrate my data visualization assignment. I have selected Shark Tank India data to analyze and visualize. So let's get started. Starting off with the insight here is that food pitches were more in number on Shark Tank India than any other industry. It does make sense because food is celebrated in India and the country is so diverse that every region has its own cuisine. Objective of this assignment is to build a data visualization using Vegalite libraries and real-world data. This was built under the guidance of Professor John for CS 7295 class at Northeastern University. Before demoing the actual visualization, I will go through some technicalities of building these using Tamara's grammar. First is to define my users. Who am I building this notebook for? I have built this notebook considering a wide range of audience and many different purposes. It can be used for enjoyment, explore, search, derive, and analyze. Few of my users are who are interested in understanding Shark Tank India from a data perspective, who want to audition and want to know the pitches and the sharks and how they react to the pitches based on the industry, people who want to get insights on the categories that do well on Shark Tank, people who want to understand the equity dilution and the difference between the original ask and the deal amount based on the monthly sales, people who want to learn about the expected dilution they should have in mind before appearing for Shark Tank, investor who wants to invest in startups can see this notebook and see which were the ones which got the highest valuation and which are doing well, people who are interested to learn about Shark's investment portfolio. Next, we understand our data. For this, we define the what. So that is by defining the type of data set I have. I have a static data set, and that is mainly categorical and quantitative. The attributes that I have used and focused on mainly is the industry, the monthly sales of that picture, deal amount, original ask in equity, deal equity, valuation asked, and valuation offered at the end. And this is followed by task abstraction, and that is the why of visualization. My first task is that I want to derive the industry with maximum number of pitches and deals secured on Shark Tank India. And next, I wanted to discover the difference in the equity dilution of a company from their original ask and if it has any correlation with their monthly sales. Disclaimer, it does not. And the third is to discover the Shark's investment portfolio. Defining the how, which is the method I'm using to express this data, is using bar charts and line graph. I found these to be more expressive with the amount of and the kind of data I had. My marks of expressions are lines and points, and I've used channels such as the length of the line and shape of the point to differentiate the data. Now we'll go into the project demo. Oops, sorry. So starting off, here's my notebook projecting the data and visualizing it. I have a little introduction on the Shark Tank India itself, of what the show is, and you can learn a little bit of who are the sharks on this show. And starting off with the first visualization here, I have bar chart expressing the number of pitches per industry. As you can see, food had the most number of pitches at 51, and that constituted of 25% of the total pitches. But interestingly so, sports had all the deals, and then they accepted it as well. In this notebook, I have considered pitches that have accepted the offers, and there are other pitches which were offered. There were other pitches that were offered deals from Shark, but if they have not considered it, I'm not visualizing it in this notebook. The next is to understand the equity dilution by industry. Here, users can select their industry to know, and let's say we select technology industry. They can see the deal amount in lakhs, which is INR expression, and then they can see monthly sales, but looks like they did not have any monthly sales. So if we go to the education or food, then we can see all the companies that had the deal, that made the deal, and their monthly sales, and also the equity that they originally asked and the equity that they were offered. And hovering over the points, the user can see the valuation that was requested by the contestants and the valuation that Shark offered. So in this case, it was 300,000 that was requested, and here was what was given. These points show that the original ask and the deal equity were the same. And for my third and final visualization, I have categorized the portfolio by shark. Users can select any of the shark and see their investment. Let's say I select Piyush. I can see the startup names that he has invested in, and the deal amount that he contributed in that deal, and the equity that he gained from this deal. So these were the three main tasks. And thank you